Hello, this is Joel with InflatableOffice, and I just wanted to give you a quick overview of our software and just get you familiar with the basics of how we organize things. I'm not going to go into a whole lot of detail in this video, so if you have more questions about a certain area, we have separate videos for that you can find under the Help or Videos section. So the first screen section up here is Overview, designed just to give you a quick snapshot of what's going on for the day and anything that needs your attention here. We can see some of these events have a conflict on them. This customer's filled out a survey. Here's an auto booking you may want to review. For example, over here we have a chart that shows you if they still owe you some money, or if you've received the contract, or they still owe it to you for signing. There's a bunch of other sections over here that drill down into how your company's performing and what your best rental is, what's your biggest event, and stuff like that. So the next section over here is leads. A lead is anyone who's filled out a form on your website, whether they've got a price quote or just a contact us form. It can create a lead in the system. You can then take those leads. So we have one here that says quote status, and you can upgrade them to like a confirmed or booked event. And here, when you click on it, you can see all the details about what you're bringing and where you're going. You can email the customer if you want to send them a contract. You can do so here. And there's other tabs down here that will show you more details about what's been going on, the history of communication with this customer, the log of changes that have been made, and stuff like that. And so, like I said earlier, it's a mix of both people that are just getting price quotes and events that are coming up. And so we can use this filters section over here to filter out the ones we don't want to see. So if we wanted to see just upcoming events, we can just set this filter here. Or if we want to see a certain customer, we can just search on it, and it'll just filter that down. If we want to see, let's say, all of the certain types of customers like residential, we can just search for it, apply a filter. We can save the filter. And the advantage here now is we can apply this to a report or a newsletter to only send an email newsletter to just residential customers. Or we can run a report, and it'll show us how much our average booking is for residential versus commercial. And so it's a lot you can do with that. The next section here is customers. And this is basically like an address book. So if the same customer gets a quote from you every year, every couple months, you'll only have one customer record, but you'll be able to go and see a history of all their events that they've done with you or quote requests. Next, we have calendar. This is our built-in calendar that shows you your schedule of events. You can also see like daily availability here, what things are rented and what's available for that particular day. We also integrate with Google Calendar as well. The delivery tool is designed to help you organize your schedule of deliveries for the weekend. You can see that we have one scheduled here on when we're going to deliver it. And the great thing is that if you drag another event over, it'll automatically adjust the teal blocks, which represent your travel time between events. So you don't have to figure them all out and come up with your optimal route. For deliveries, the system will do it automatically. And in fact, if you use our auto load button, it'll even assign them all to your vehicles. And then you can just kind of tweak the schedule. And then lastly, you can use this print button, and it'll print out all the documentation, like packing lists, any contracts that still need signed by vehicle. You can just put them in your vehicle, and the delivery crew will have everything they need. The next section here is workers. So you can have both accounts for your office staff as well as your laborers. And you can give them permissions on what things they're allowed to have access to and what things they're not. Lastly, we have settings. The page that loads here by default is our rental inventory, which you can find down here at the bottom. But this is where you'll set up your inventory, set up the pricing, how many you have available, and you can figure everything else, anything you want to customize with your company and how we do it, you can do through here. So that's a quick overview. You can always find more videos under the videos link here that goes into more detail about anything you have questions on. And if you want to do a personalized training or have specific questions, you can use our help section here to either submit it through there, or you can always call or email us. So, all right, thanks for your time.